Good day, fellow gamers. This is Strist, playing Shroud of the Avatar, spiritual successor to Ultima Online. And today I'm taking a break from Mr. Shrtugal because I've been advancing her along her early stages of development. And I've been recording videos, and then it was brought to my attention that apparently the last 3 videos I uploaded will only let you run them as a max 480 resolution, which is completely not what I was trying to record them in. I was trying to record them in 1080p, and clearly I have some learning to do, training to do as far as my video recording skills and stuff. And this is all new to me still, so I'm learning. And so I'm taking a break from that, and we'll have to re-record those videos again, since I've kind of worked out the kinks, I think, now. And in the meantime, though, she needs a new staff. I've been wanting to give her a new staff. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take this opportunity to show you the whole pattern system. And without further ado, I'm actually in my place right here. This is my desk, and as you can see, I got my little weapons here. Kind of cool. I like the fact that we place weapons now. But anyways, I just bought the a staff from Marky Dragon Game Codes, which you can find his link in my description there, affiliate link. Check that out. I use him for all my Shroud of the Avatar and EVE Online needs. So, authorized reseller, he is. So, I'm going to go ahead and reclaim my reward. I'm going to claim my reward. And I have successfully, and there it is. It's an ornate elven mage staff. And when I hover over it, it says the salvage will yield one eternal pattern, ornate elven mage staff. Now, one thing to remember before you go to salvage these kind of things down, as is, it is a starter level weapon with some very starter level stats, which is, to me is insignificant. But the upside is that if you are running in PvP mode and you die, you won't lose this. There's no value attached to it as is. When you salvage it down to get that pattern, it becomes something that you can lose in PvP mode. So you salvage it down, you get that pattern, you apply the pattern to something, you run into PvP mode, you die, you have a chance of losing that pattern. So remember that if you're going to do what I'm about to do. But the great thing about the pattern is it can be reused, since it's an eternal pattern, it can be reused over and over and over again. It's not a one-time use only thing. So there we go. We got our ornate elven mage staff. And I have all my things I need in here. So what I need to do first is I need to make a staff, a regular staff. And I have that recipe in here. So let's see what I actually need to make one. So we're going to go to weapons here. And there's the staff. We need to make one of those. And to make that, we need 2 hardwood, 2 straps, 5 wax, and 1 carpenter hammer. So I have the straps, and as far as the straps, you can use leather straps or cloth straps. I think that depending on what strap you use will determine some bonuses you get. I have cloth straps in here, so that's what I'm going to use. I need 2 hardwood, so let's check out the recipe here. The hardwood recipe is also under the carpentry tree as well. And I want to say it's a component. Yep, there it is. So hardwood is a component under the carpentry one as well. And I'm doing a maple hardwood, which just requires 4 maple timber, 1 wax, and this stuff. So that means I'm going to need a total of 8 maple timbers to be able to make my 2 hardwood that I need. I'm actually going to make 2 staffs, so I'm going to need 16 maple timbers. Well, I'm going to try to. I don't know if I have enough maple. You know what? I don't have enough maple timber for 2. So I'm going to do 1. So that's what we're going to do. So I already have my maple timber here. And you actually take the maple wood and use the recipe under milling to make your maple timbers. So that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to double click that. That pulls all the components I need into my area here. And I don't have enough for 2 or 4. I wish I did. Oh well. I wanted to back up because I'm going to enchant these, and that second enchant has a chance to fail, and I don't want to fail, but oh well, no backup, no net, as is. So here we go. So there we go, we got our maple hardwood. So now we just need our staff. So once again, double click that, pulls all the components we need up here. So 2 leather, I'm sorry, 2 cotton cloth straps, 2 maple hardwood, and 5 wax. So craft that. And there we go. There's our maple staff. And unfortunately it was not a +1, not an exceptional item, but that's okay. So we'll take that. And at this point in time, I would masterwork the staff if I was so inclined, which I'm not right now, and I would enchant it, which I was if I was so inclined. I am inclined to enchant it because I'm not going to masterwork it because I don't have silver, which I need to masterwork it. But I do have gold, and I converted my gold to agates already, so I have 20 gold agates, which is more than enough to enchant this twice. So we're going to go to our enchantments here, and we need 1 craftable item, which is this, and we need 5 gold agates, we need 5 of those, and we need 10 maple or 10 mandrake root, which I have none of. Outstanding. Could have swore I had mandrake root in here. Do I have it down here? Alright. Putting this on pause, going grabbing some mandrake root. Whenever you're enchanting with the items, you need mandrake root. But it's right over here. And we're in Bay Lunaire, by the way, and this is the player-owned town for my fabulous guild, the Lunar Dragons. So if you're interested in joining the Lunar Dragons, it's 1,000 gold to enter, and that 1,000 gold is just to show that you have some very basic understanding of the game and how to play it and stuff. It doesn't take a lot to get 1,000 gold together anymore. Honestly, you can have it in 2 days if you didn't want to actually do any fighting or anything, simply by visiting the Oracle. 500 a day and you have your 1,000 gold. So, and all you would have to do is come to one of our player-owned towns, either Bay Lunaire, Valhalla, or Crossroads. Find an officer, and they will let you into the guild. So here we go. We need our mandrake root. We're going to take 20 of those for now. Alright, heading on back. Where'd that come from? Wrong button. And to my left, you'll see our fabulous guild house there. And up on the right, we have some of my guildies and their properties. And then, of course, we have my property there. The 2 village lots that are surrounded by castle walls and with my wizard tower inside. Alright, we got our mandrake root. So we need our staff, our 5 gold agates, and our 10 mandrake root. There we go. So it's a 95% enchantment success rate. So we're going to hit craft. And it's going to give us our little warning message. Item enchantment will destroy the item if it fails. Are you sure you wish to proceed? So I had a 95% chance of success. I'm pretty confident I'm going to succeed. So we're going to hit yes. But as that each time you enchant it, that percentage, that chance to succeed goes down. My next one is like 85, I want to say, and then it drops even lower. So obviously the risk increases the more you try to enchant those of losing it. So there we go. So success, of course, and we're gonna. These are the bonuses that's give me a chance to choose from, and they're all minor, unfortunately. And of the ones that are here, intelligence will work well for my mage. She is a mage, and intelligence is a mage bonus. But also focus is also a mage thing. Actually, a focus is an everybody thing, but she could really benefit from more focus there. But you know what? I'm going to give her that, honestly. I think she would benefit more from intelligence. So let's go with that. Now, at this point in time, I could enchant it again. And if I was to do so, that's why I got 2 of these, or 20 of those. So it drops to an 82% chance of success, which means that's not a bad number, honestly. I have this enchantment grandmastered, or yeah, grandmastered, which means 82% is pretty decent. But it's still a failure rate there. And do I really want to fail, or do I want to... You know what? No guts, no glory. Let's go for it. Yes, we are successful. Woohoo! And so, of course, there's our bonuses. It's giving us an opportunity to choose from. And focus would benefit the mage, of course. And strength would not, really. Health would benefit her. I am going to go with the health this time around. So now we have a maple staff +2 with added 11.1 health, and we added 2.1 intelligence. So sweet. We're going to take that now. And we're going to run back to our carpentry table. And we're going to apply that pattern. And patterns are under modifications. And your patterns, the pattern that you use is dependent upon the type of item you're trying to attach the pattern to. So if it's a carpentry product, then you would go under the carpentry tables. If it's a blacksmithing product, you go to the blacksmithing table and find the corresponding pattern for that. So in here, it's a staff. Where's my staff? There it is. Reshape staff. And it says I need to have... Oh, okay. We missed a step. We haven't actually salvaged this yet, so outstanding. Let's do that first. So we have our ornate elven mage staff here. So we need to salvage this down to get our pattern. So we hit salvage. Woohoo! There's our pattern. We're going to take that. Now we look at our recipe here. Reshape staff. 1 crafted item, 1 pattern, 3 wax, and that. So we got everything we need. And now we're going to craft it. And there we go. We have 1 maple ornate elven mage staff with those bonuses attached to it. And this is what she is going to get. So we're going to go downstairs. I'm going to drop this in her little crate that I have for her over here. One maple ornate elven mage staff. There we go. So now we are going to log her in. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. Wait our 20 seconds. And I really hope this is recording properly. I did a lot of testing this morning, about 2 hours of Google searching and learning and training and all that jazz. And the last couple of tests were actually pretty decent. So hopefully this one turns out well too, and they all turn out well moving forward. Alright, so we are going to go back to this map here. And I wonder here. Alright, real quick, we're going to do this off camera here. Alright. So there we go, we're logging her in, coming into Bay Lunaire. Since I updated my computer to the SSD and the better graphics card, my load times are much faster now, which is fantastic. They were really slow and painful before. So there we are, and I'm going to check something here. It always defaults to that. Don't know why. You know what, we'll leave it as is. Close. And where's that staff at? And as you can see, I have two in there because I did this once before. I wanted to have a backup. And this one has focus and health there. And this one has the health and intelligence. We're going to give her this one. Oh, that ain't what we wanted. There we go. All right. And there it is. One ornate mage staff. Pretty cool, huh? So we're going to go run over to Nightshade Pass real quick and test it out. You know what? We're not testing it out, actually. We'll test it out in the next video. But there it is. That's the process involved to take patterns and apply them to armor. Pretty simple process. And gives you a really cool looking weapon to play around with. The only thing that I've noticed so far, and I hope they change this moving forward, is that as a mage person here, and she's wielding a staff or she's wielding a wand, and she's going to cast her spell, right? So let's cast a spell. Why is she not using the staff to cast that spell? It's like she's holding the staff, but it's not actually using it. It would be cool if actually you could actually use it and the stuff would shoot from the tip or something like that. I don't know. Maybe moving forward they will. But anyways, fantastic weapon. Like that. Much better look than the wand. So this was Drist playing Shroud of the Avatar, Spiritual Success to Ultima Online. And before I go, a friendly reminder to don't forget to click that little subscribe button in the bottom right of the screen. Greatly appreciate your support, and comment in the comment section. And to go ahead and check out those affiliate links in the description as well. Marky Dragon Game Codes is where I got that original item from, which I was able to salvage down and get that pattern from. So check his website out, and until next time,